A company tried to give employees more flexibility, and somehow everyone got upset. Welcome to HR Horror Stories and how to fix them. I'm Genevieve Webster, and on today's HR Horror Story, the PTO policy that confused everyone. So here's the situation. A company wants to do something nice for its employees. They heard people want more flexibility. They want to be competitive. They want to be an employer of choice. Good intentions all around. Let's make the PTO policy more flexible. People can take time off whenever they want. Unlimited PTO. I'm sure everyone will interpret this the same way. There will be absolutely no follow-up questions required. It required many follow-up questions. One employee thought that meant, great, I'll take 2 weeks off this summer. Another employee thought, I'll be taking off every Friday from now until the end of the year. And a third employee didn't take any time off because she wasn't sure what was considered acceptable. The problem was, nobody was trying to be difficult. No one was really trying to take advantage of the policy. The policy was just confusing. And when expectations aren't clear, people start creating their own expectations. And that's when the fun really begins. And suddenly, managers are having to answer a lot of questions, like, how much PTO is really too much PTO? What if I only need to take 3 hours? What if I take 4 hours and Steve takes 8 hours? Speaking of Steve, why is that guy always on vacation? Suddenly, it seems like Steve has a lot of appointments. And here's the interesting part. Oftentimes, companies create these policies hoping employees will take more time off, but they actually end up taking less. Because when people aren't clear where the boundaries are, they tend to be more cautious, not less. So what's the HR fix here? Well, bad idea, creating flexibility without creating expectations. Better idea, create clear guidelines around how flexibility works. One of the biggest mistakes I see companies making is assuming that flexibility and structure are opposites. They're not. People generally don't need more rules. They just need to understand that the rules exist. So if you're creating or updating a PTO policy, explain how requests are approved. Set expectations early on. Make sure managers are applying the policy consistently and communicate clearly. And one quick HR caveat. Many states now have required sick time laws. So if you're considering an unlimited PTO policy, a flexible PTO policy, really any PTO policy, make sure you're taking state laws, state sick time laws into consideration. Because flexibility is great. Compliance is also great. Ideally, you have both. The goal isn't just to create a great policy. It's to create a policy that people actually understand. And that's how you take an HR horror story into an HR solution. All right, be honest. What's the most confusing workplace policy you've ever seen? Let me know.